Yo, what's good, Josh? Good to get here. Welcome back to another Warframe video. Now, before we even get started, let's talk about Incarnons and what they do. So, you get your Incarnons from the Delivery Circuit on Steel Path. You get a choice every week. Every week restarts at, well, where I'm at is Eastern Standard Time at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know where that is at every other world, any other part of the world, but that's where it starts here. But we're talking about one of the most powerful one-shot machine weapons that is an Incarnate, and that is the Lex Prime. Now, this weapon does its all when it comes to dealing a fudge damage. And that is while having a very high base crit and very high crit damage bonus from its Incarnon, levels, or from the Incarnon level tree. So Incarnon passives. Boom! That's what they're called. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. But it's a very powerful weapon. Now, before we get into the build, if you guys are just not tuned in for the first time, make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button for more Warframe videos like this. And cue the intro.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more.
Now, alright guys, let's just go ahead and check out the Lex Prime itself. It is a very strong weapon. Now, these are not its base stats, but we're gonna go ahead and just look at the Incarnon choices first. So first, between the choices of Hoplite Virtue and Trusty Sidearm, increase base damage by 20 with channel ability and more efficiency, which is actually really good if you guys are running a channeled ability frame. Let's say Hero's a good choice. Who's another channeled ability frame? Chroma, stuff like guys like that. But now with I chose Hoplite Virtue because on shield break, so I love shield gaining on most of my frames. Well, frames that have shields, of course, very high shield pulls. It just increases base damage on shield break. Our shields are breaking constantly, and then they'll always come back super fast. So that is why I personally chose Hoplite Virtue. But you can try Sidearm, is definitely also a very good choice if you guys just want to keep shooting and not worry about enemies. And with the prime, with the arcane, Ineverate or something like that. I don't know. It'll pop up here. But we're gonna get into the next one. The next one is the evolution to Rate of Retaliation, reload speed, base magazine, and balance weapon recoil and increase accuracy plus 4 stacks. It's good. The gun has very strong punch through, so if you want to build like that, but I prefer its radial style, so I stuck with extended volley just for the maximum bullet capacity or magazine capacity. Same thing. But that I think is the best choice, in my opinion. To me, that is the best choice. But you can definitely get the other ones to try. But extra 10 bullets increases your overall DPS for sure. And now I chose critical parallel, just increasing the crit chance and crit damage by 0.4. So instead of having a 2 times crit multiplier, we start with a 2.4 and with a base crit chance of 0.4, which is insanely high. By the way, if you take the 19 off, I wouldn't say we're sitting at what? 25. We're at a 25 crit chance, which is very high, but 44% base is insane. You'll hit red crits tomorrow. And next I have Elemental Barrage. If you want to go status, you could, and just take full advantage of that. It hits very hard status without it as well, because we have a base of 25, but you want to go that route, give it a try. And next we have Executioner's Stun, very strong. If you want to mix that with your accuracy one, I want to say with the accuracy joint, headshots, so your punch will be insane, but you won't have as much spread from a really low attack, but I'm sure it'll hit very, very hard with 100%. So for sure, definitely give that a try. Now, let's just go into the build. Now, I always run Cascade or Overcharge because I hate having to build up stacks of crit. So I just have Cascade or Overcharge, and with Overshield's active, which is constantly with your Augur mods, or your what is it, regen, or is it shield charger? I want to say with the shield charger mod for your companion, gives you 100 and additional shields on shield break, so you have 200% shields when your shield breaks with the shield charger mod. That also procs skill overcharge or augur, or your augur mods as well. But if you're running around hitting so hard, I went for giving it the most amount of damage possible. Now I do have some 60 mods, but as you see, my first present is a max because I just want to hit gas, I don't need it much, but if I were to formulate it again, I would max that out, just increase the damage that much further. But if I wanted to go crazy, I would dish, just when it's super high numbers, just go for max damage. So do the extra 1 or 2 more forma, and you could just, what is it, cryo rounds? Wait, what was it? Deep freeze. Yeah, you can just go deep freeze for sure. And then you can also change with pestilence to was it pathogen rounds, and then prime pathogen rounds, or you want to go corrosive, prime convulsion, prime heated charge, which I do have. And now I do have a more damage and electricity, just so I can hit magnetic. Don't need electricity. Now that damage do help me hit big numbers, but if you change that damage to, I want to say, crit damage, that can definitely help. And also crit chance, you don't need cascaded overcharge. And you can run your good old handy dandy merciless or deadhead, whichever one you want, just so you get hit very, very hard. And now don't, and I guess that's it really. And same thing with cascade. You roll dodge, that's good. That's really it for the build. I'm gonna go ahead and fight an Eidolon for you guys. So hope you guys stay tuned for that and finish the video. But that is it for the build. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I might catch this one. Hey.
I feel like Bruno, but call me Uno, cause I got one of them with me. And I'm a beast, pity, this shit gon' bang, shitty, gotta put on for my city, bitch, I keep everything I think I had enough, all this money got me acting up. Niggas be mad as fuck, cause they know I gotta bag it up.